Right, welcome back guys. If it's your first time here, I'm Region Hero born in Tampa, and you guys in our video telling you guys my trailer reaction and review for the new Fear the Walking Dead Season 7B trailer that dropped earlier today. And if Fear the Walking Dead is something you're instant, don't forget to hit subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon, there is some more Fear the Walking Dead content from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So we got our first official trailer for the second half of Fear the Walking Dead Season 7, and if I'm going to be honest, it was okay. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was just okay. I feel like the first half of the season was okay slash, just okay. Now I know I haven't got my last two reviews up for Fear the Walking Dead Season 7, but I will have all of them up. But by the time the second half is released, that hopefully that'll be soon. I just got a bunch of other videos that I had wanting to do beforehand and just didn't get to it, but I will be getting to them soon. But yeah, they're already pre-recorded, so yeah, there's gonna be stuff in there that's old and doesn't make any sense anymore, but they will be up. But for this trailer, I thought it was okay. Like I said, I feel like it didn't give too much away, which is good. We know the Alicia versus Strand story is coming. We did get to see some good action scenes. I'm curious to see how that plays out, and if it's going to be all season, if it's going to be half the second half. It's a very interesting path to go down. Will Strand survive? That's definitely an interesting question. What will happen with Alicia with her infection? There's a lot of interesting questions there going on. I really don't believe and really hope they don't kill off Alicia, unless Alicia Demnum Carey wants to leave, which maybe is something that'll happen. But I think if they just kill her off for the sake of killing her off, that's like the biggest mistake they'll ever make. Honestly, I think if they do that, there's no turning back for the showrunners. I've defended them a lot, but I think if Alicia gets killed off by them, there's no going back. Now we know Madison is returning, but either way, I don't think there's any coming back from killing off Alicia, since she's such a fan favorite. I'd say she's even more of a fan favorite than Madison. So I just don't see. I really hope they don't go down that route. Strand, depending on how they play this out, I definitely think Strand could be killed off. And honestly, I feel like it could be his time. He's been here since the beginning. What more could they do of his character? There's definitely something that they probably could do, but off the top of my head, I just can't think of anything that they could do to expand this story. I think this could be the end of his story now. It definitely depends on how it plays out. The interesting part is who kills him if he does die. Would it be Alicia? Would it be Morgan? Would it be Madison when she returns? It's a very interesting aspect. Now, going off to Madison, we do get to see her in the trailer, which was a very shocking thing for me, because I wasn't expecting to see her in the trailer. I thought she would come back towards the end of the season, like episode 15, 16, maybe 14 at the earliest. But since they showed her in the trailer, I'm going to assume she comes back somewhere between episode 9 and episode 13. Just because I feel like, why would they show her sooner or this early in the trailer if she's only going to come back for the final 2 episodes? I believe she'll be back earlier than that. So, I'm thinking that, they will, have her show up probably even the first 2 episodes of the second half. It'll be interesting to see how her reunion with Alicia goes, seeing her interact with Morgan, Dwight, some of the new characters there. That'll be definitely interesting. Charlie, since she killed off Nick. We also do see that she has both their names tattooed on her arm, so I'm curious to see why she did that. Now, we do get to see her be, I guess you'd call, interrogated by this mysterious person. They ask her name, she says Madison, and they say, not anymore. We're going to give you a new name. So I'm curious to see what that is, how that's going to come into play with the story. Could she be from Padre? Definitely a possibility. There have been a lot of theories going around that she's the one in charge of Padre. It'll be curious to see how they bring her back and how they explain how she escaped, because that's definitely something I'm curious about. Now, we also see that she has to have oxygen, I'm assuming due to having long-term exposure to the fire back at the stadium. So I'm curious to see how that will play a role. I'm also curious, though, if they do kill off Alicia, if they're trading Alicia for Madison. Definitely an interesting aspect there. I don't know if they will. I know a lot of fans will be pissed off if they do go down that route. Honestly, I would probably be too. I don't care about Madison compared to other people. I was never a fan of her character. She never did anything for me. So to me, Madison coming back is just a okay, man, whatever. But I prefer Alicia over Madison. I'm also curious to see how this will play in the Morgan story. Will Morgan leave? Will Dwight leave? Will Sherry leave? Will any of the original Walking Dead characters end up just leaving the show? Or will, they stick around? I'm curious to see how that plays out. I know there probably hasn't been any chatter because I actually didn't hear it and no one else has talked about it. Morgan or them returning for the final episode or final few episodes. I think they're filming the finale or already finishing up filming the finale for the original show, so I doubt they're going to return. Maybe they'll give Morgan, Dwight, and Sherry their own spinoff. Definitely a possibility. I mean, we're getting so many spinoffs at this point. I'm surprised we don't even have a Madison spinoff. But that's beside the point. That's definitely a possibility, but I am curious to see what goes on there. Could Madison try to talk Strand down, but he's too far gone where she has to kill him? That's definitely a possibility. I'm just very curious to see how she plays into this role. When will she return? And how will she play a role in this war between Alicia and Strand? It's definitely an interesting aspect there to see whose side she'd take. Would she take her daughter's side? Will she take Strand's side? Definitely an interesting aspect there. Again, I do hope Alicia doesn't get killed off this season. You do get to see a lot of scenes of her where it looks like she's very suffering from the infection. I'm hoping that they're going down a route where it's a separate infection from the walker bite and not, the actual walker bite. I'm hoping that's something that happens. I think it's definitely a possibility, so I'm just hoping to go down that route and not go down the route of killing her off. Either that or just have her be immune to walker bite. That's just a whole nother issue in and of itself. So please don't let that be the issue or the way things work out. I'm just really hoping that they don't go down those roads. I think season 7B is definitely a possibility. There's interesting possibilities there to see what they could do. We get to see more of Wendell this season, as it looks like. Looks like Daniel and Luciana are getting more in the action, which is really cool and exciting. So I'm very curious to see how this goes down, how this war will happen with Strand and Alicia. Will it be better than All Out War? I don't know. Definitely has a possibility of being, but we'll have to wait and see how they handle this story. But I know your thoughts and opinions about the trailer. Did you like it? Are you excited for the second half? I fear, or you just kind of meh, okay, whatever. Let me know all that good stuff in the comment section down below. Yeah, guys, that's my trailer reaction and review for the new Fear the Walking Dead Season 7B trailer. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to get a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon there to miss more Fear the Walking Dead content from me moving forward. And go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, whichever in that section of my YouTube channel. As always, I'm Vision here of Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.